This week's episode of Diggnation is brought to you by Pyro TV, GoDaddy.com,
and Viagra 24 Hour. Impress your coworkers.
Welcome to Diggnation.
also potentially hazardous to your health.
All right, moving on. Why do you have flies in your freaking house? I noticed this earlier.
It's Southern California and I have fruit.
You put zombie and you put eerie in the title, and I don't want to do it. Diggnation.com.
Hey everybody, welcome to Diggnation episode number 91. I'm Alex Albrecht.
And I'm Kevin Rose. Diggnation covers some of the weekly top stories on the big social news website, dig.com. That's DIGG.com.
Big as in that's what the site is about.
Yes.
We are here in shiny San Francisco, California.
Yep. Beautiful day today.
It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And beers.
Beers. I have the Heineken.
We went a little light today.
This is brewed in Holland. We've had this before, but decided to do the 22s.
Yeah, because what the hell? I got Beck's, which is from Bremen, Germany. Bremen.
We need to go to Germany.
We need to go to a lot of places, Kevin. We need to go to Australia. We've been threatening to go to Australia. We haven't been to any of the islands, Virgin or other.
I've got a huge piece of chicken.
Okay.
No, it's like from lunch. It's stuck way in the back. Hold on.
That's awesome.
I've got it.
Yes.
It's gone.
Yes.
Tastes like almonds.
All right. Shall we move on? It's either that or you've been poisoned with cyanide. Or you have an aneurysm, right? Or something. What's the...
When you have almonds?
No, a stroke.
Smell toast.
A stroke when you
Smell toast? Really?
Nickels.
Taste nickels.
Oh, God. I don't want
Dude,
that.
I am so gonna bake some toast and put some nickels just around your lips and you'd be like, oh no, I'm having a stroke.
It sucks.
That would suck. It would also suck to have a stroke. First story, like a fish underwater, new way to breathe underwater.
Sorry. Just gonna say, I don't have my laptop today.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a smaller penis or something. This is very,
It's all right. It's okay.
It's a little
old,
tiny.
dusted off.
Anyway,
It's
my
an Ultra.
laptop is MIA. It's having some issues. It will return shortly,
Yes.
thanks to Apple. So.
Yes, Apple, go Apple.
Yeah.
Like a fish underwater, a new way to breathe underwater without oxygen tanks. 3,635 people dug this story, submitted by Nutterbutter360. An Israeli inventor has developed a breathing apparatus that will allow breathing underwater without the assistance of compressed air tanks. The new invention will use the relatively small amounts of air that already exist in water, H2O. I think that has to do with oxygen. To supply oxygen to both scuba divers and submarines. The invention has already captured the interest of most major more.
Nice.
So this is really cool. I mean, I've always wanted to
big
be
is
able
it?
to breathe. It's not big, dude. Look at this.
Because the picture I saw, no, he's not holding it. He has goggles on, and that's it. Look at the
Well-
picture, the explanation. It
but
looks
that's
like
just the
It's like
explanation.
the tank's like 10 times the size of his body.
Well, it's like him sucking the side of a flow graph. I don't think this is what it's going to look like in the water.
That's true,
It's not going to be like a flow chart swimming around in front of you. You're just sucking on the side of it.
That's true.
It's going to be like, like this thing.
Dude, that would be awesome.
Dude, are you kidding me? Well, they said that in the thing, like, one of the things that they had mentioned was Star Wars Episode 1, where the Qui-Gon Jinn gets in
everybody
the water
wants the
and puts
little
the little thing in his mouth.
big
I think they
pin.
did it in, like, there was some other place where he did that. Batman, I believe, had one in one of the animated series where he would just go, "Whoa," or maybe even Batman and Robin maybe had something like that. Anyway, that stuff to me is totally rad. I would love to be underwater with a breathing apparatus. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about
absolutely.
like oxygen depletion.
Have you ever done diving?
I'm scuba certified.
Really? Shut up.
Oh, dude.
When did you do that?
College. I got an A. I needed some credits, and I was like, how about scuba diving?
That's cool.
It was awesome. They really stretched it out because I think it's only supposed to be like a 10-hour certification process.
So can you still do it now?
Theoretically, no. I mean, yes, I could, but I think you're supposed to be kept up on it. You know what I mean? Like you're supposed to keep up.
But you
to
know
date.
how to do it.
Oh yeah, I can
so
hop in the water and do
Tell
it.
me, this is something, I mean, honestly, I'm going to sound stupid for saying this.
No, I can answer questions.
Why do you go backwards over the boat? Why?
Because you don't want your tank getting caught on anything. Plus, you don't want any water pressure on your face because it could also if you fall backwards, you're less likely to lose your goggles or your mouthpiece.
Okay.
So basically, you don't want to enter without your goggles and your mouthpiece. Even though there are different drills to figure out how to clear your mouthpiece, put your goggles back on underwater, breathe through the nose.
And that works?
Yeah, you take your goggles off. You when you're training, you go underwater, you take your goggles off, put your goggles on, you press the top, and you breathe out your nose real strong. And it clears all the water out, and then you're like, oh I'm alive, all right. And then you also do take out the thing, put the thing back in, take it out, put it in.
I gotta try this.
It's really fun.
Are these coming out? Is this something I actually go and buy, or is it?
They didn't really say. I mean, obviously, it's more of like a look what you can do.
Right.
Than it is because there have been. I mean, I know Navy SEALs have been using. Oh, what do they call them? Self-contained rebreathers. Yeah. Where basically it just recycles the oxygen and then it never bubbles out because they don't want the bubbling out to show.
Oh, that's cool.
You know.
How much do those cost?
Bazillion. Yeah. Well, bazillion.
You kill people with those, though. Well,
that's the whole point. You do it so that you can sneak up on people at the beach.
Right.
You come out of the water and be like, bah! Be like, oh, I didn't see any bubbles. I thought nobody was coming out. No, so this is good. I like all of the concepts of it. So it's more of like a prototype. It's like, look what we can do now. Great for submarines because then submarines don't have to come back to the surface to suck air or anything like that. I just want gills. You know what I mean? Like, give me some gills.
Yeah, there's gotta be something you can.
Waterworld was on HDNet the other day.
What was that movie where they made the person breathe underwater and all of a sudden they could?
Oh, The Abyss.
Oh, I hated that.
They put the helmet on, the liquid oxygen. They put the helmet on and turns it, and he's sitting there like this, and then he goes, and then he starts freaking out.
Yes.
And he's just breathing oxygen.
Well, I believe
that was Ed Harris.
If you're drowning though, it's supposed to be like pretty chill. Like you're supposed to be pretty calm about it. No, I'm serious. If water's filling your lungs,
water filling my lungs is not going to be pretty chill about anything.
Adrenaline goes through your body, and I guess it's a very relaxing kind of. It's a good way to die.
You know what else? Dying in your sleep is quite relaxing.
Yes. But I'm just saying, if I had to go in some kind of like
violent accident,
I think
you would want to drown. I sure as fuck wouldn't want to drown.
Really?
Good God, I would rather. Freeze to death. No, that's what that comes that your head goes.
No. Hypothermia is bad.
Well, but at the end, you're like it's like Jamaica.
No.
Well, fire, hell no. Fire, hell no.
Fire, hell no.
Fire, hell no.
Yeah.
Parachuting, the parachuting thing where the guy hit the ground and lived. Remember that a couple episodes down?
I can be down with that.
Shark attack?
Fuck sharks.
See, there's so many bad things.
Nothing with the ocean.
No. Drowning?
No.
Where are you gonna drown, buddy?
A pool or something.
A puddle that you're walking by?
I'm just saying, like the ocean, there's something about like something down there that's gonna grab me and kill me. I don't want that happening. I'm cool with everything else.
So you're okay to drown as long as you're not drowned by like an alligator.
Plane crash, I'm not cool with either. I don't want to die, pregnant.
Yeah, let's just not die. All right, this is morbid. Let's move on. So anyway, breathing water underneath apparatus, very good, very good. Okay.
Okay. Speaking, do we have a weird kind of lineup of stories? Because another cool invention, 4,977 digs.
Oh, this is beyond a cool.
Submitted by Edge Lines. Amazing $200 inkjet prints 1 page per second. On sale next year with video. 1 page a second.
I saw the video.
I didn't believe it till I saw the video.
didn't believe it, but then I don't know. You see how like ads work where they just like it comes out and you're like, hey, look, that. Well, first off, that's like 4 times the speed.
I just accidentally sped it up. But so I mean, as you can see in the video, if you're watching the video version,
oh my
it's
God,
throwing out page after page
after page.
I mean, it's like full blown. The wide format printer. Have you seen this? Look at the wide format. This is those. I mean, like printing banners.
See, that can't be.
It's real.
But look how fast that thing's got to go.
It doesn't have to go like this anymore.
What does it do?
It
just spits.
It spits all at once in a single row.
Oh, that's actually not a bad idea.
I just made that up. I don't know if that's the way it works.
Well, because it can't be just like this little thing going back and forth like.
No. No, it's not that.
Oh no! Illegal contract.
I just don't know if this is BS though.
Well, that's the thing. Look how small that one is.
Oh, that's a little tiny picture.
Dude, that's awesome though.
See, they show all these little ink cartridges, and then they show, of course, like
some weird thing you can't tell what it is.
No. They show like the big
look, it's technology.
Yeah, it's a processor board. I love when companies are like new. We should make like a hoax website. Like we could totally get away with some crazy
just like
shit.
Hold particle boards like,
just hold
see
like,
how great this new invention?
These point at chips, and then that's like all you have to do.
And then put like mega processing. It's now 65 megaflops of 2 every
That sounds pretty believable.
I would. Oh, came up with a cool idea for a web company.
What's that?
I'll tell you later.
Oh, dude, you can't leave the audience hanging like that.
I can't let the audience
I
steal
gotta
in like that.
I got a new one too. I want to tell you about.
You already told me about one.
No, I got another one.
All right, I say this is awesome as long as it is not fake, and I think it might be fake.
I think it's fake because it's from like some jank. Have you ever heard of Lyra Research? Although they do own Lyra.com, which is like that would be a hard domain to get. So let's check out the website. You go to the website.
They have an image symposium. Maybe they're on the up and up. I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway,
So
awesome if it works. If it doesn't work, Lyra Research is who you want to attack with sticks.
Yes.
This
I don't
week's
know what I
episode.
did. Oh.
What are you doing?
I was checking out Pirate
Turn
TV
off the
and
music.
it's playing. It was Diggnation.
I know, that's
Don't
good.
be pissed.
Good times. I like that.
So that was a cool story, and $200 would be a good price for 1 page a second.
Oh, dude,
You can really screw with your friends. Just like set it to go when you leave, and
all right.
$150 for printer paper.
What?
No.
$150 for the paper?
Oh no.
I was like, that drastically reduces the coolness of the $200 price point.
Special paper.
Yeah, $250 a page. But in a second,
Yeah.
forget that.
All right.
Next story, 10 things you never knew about sex. 3,600 people dug this story, submitted by Legal817. The typical lovemaking session lasts around 15 minutes. Roughly 10 to 12 minutes of foreplay and around 3 to 5 minutes of intercourse.
I don't buy that.
Dude, this is on a webpage. I don't know how you could fake stuff like this.
Where's this pulled from anyway, by the way? Digitalbeat.com?
The digital beat, sex, sleeping problems. I don't know what this is.
So 3 to 5 minutes
3
for
to 5
intercourse?
minutes. There's a couple really interesting, cool things. Humans aren't the only ones that have sex for fun.
Who?
Dolphins.
Shut up.
Yep. I swear to God, this is totally on this webpage. Dolphins. A certain type of chimpanzee called bonobo. The bonobo chimpanzees like to bonobone each other for funsies. There's some really other really cool things like, well, this isn't cool at all, but Viagra has sort of made erectile dysfunction a sort of a household name, even though there's only about 10 to 12% of men that have erectile dysfunctions, but more common is premature ejaculation.
Which is the whole 3 to 5 minute
27% of that's maybe why it is only 3 to 5 minutes. And I guess the FCC or the FDA or the FUCK, what? The U.S. Food and Drug Administration is currently reviewing drugs.
USF&D.
That's the USF&D, biatch. Something that'll cure premature ejaculation.
Is it really a
And I think
problem,
that's
though, or is
actually
the dude's just getting too excited?
Yeah, it's just, I believe it's just cocking. It's right in there and it hangs on there.
Cocking.
I don't know. It also says that orgasms are more intense in warmer conditions, which sucks because I love it when it's cold. If it's hot,
dude, I don't want to hear that shit.
No, not during, just all the time.
Yeah, but I just don't want to hear that particular bit. But thank you.
All right, you're welcome. If a girl has an orgasm during sex, they're more likely to get pregnant.
Oh, because it kind of pushes the man juice a little bit further down?
Sort of. There's actually there's this little this is going to be horrible, but there's this little pool that the man juice sits in. And then there's the little pelvis part. Then when the girl has an orgasm, it goes like. I'm serious.
So is it like whipping the batter, or is it throwing it back
it's
further?
trying to get in it. It's like a little mouth of an alien sucking. It's like. That's horrible. Sex cures headaches. Just saying, that's the last one.
Now that is true, because if you've ever been hungover the next morning and have sex, your headache's gone.
That's true. Also, most of the stuff I ate the other night is gone. Anyway, many elderly men do have sex frequently.
Was that one of the top 10?
Yeah, number 9.
You're just stating that.
I'm not going to go there. So
wait.
70% of women would rather eat chocolate than have sex.
That's just wrong, but...
No, I mean,
it's right.
correct,
It's probably correct, but it's wrong.
Yeah, it is. Should be wrong. Next story.
Yep. All right. Next story, which is right here. The Xbox Elite. 2,063 people dug this story, submitted by Trisket Biscuit. That's a great name.
That is.
First official look at the Xbox Elite video and all. So,
we actually
hate
talked about
this.
this on the Totally Rad show.
Yes, which is out.
Yeah,
Go check it
yes.
out.
The Totally Rad Show is out. It should be like right over there if you're watching the Flash player. Why do you hate this, for one? And this is awesome for two.
Okay.
So let's see what's up.
HDMI, yes.
Yes.
120 gig hard drive, yes.
Yes.
It doesn't have HD DVD player.
Well, no, we knew that wasn't going to happen.
But
we
come
assumed it wasn't going to
on,
happen.
if there's an elite Xbox, put the freaking HD DVD player in there.
Oh, I agree. I mean, I think that for space they couldn't do it. Plus, the HD DVD drive is not small enough to be able to process it yet.
It looks like it is.
It does look like it is, but that's not like that's all that box does.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I know.
So is that the only reason why you're upset
Yeah,
about
that's
it?
the only reason. I'm not going to buy one because if it doesn't have, well, I have the Xbox 360, so there's no reason
Right.
for me to buy one.
And there's no real difference. That's the thing we were talking about on the Totally Rad shows. There's the real reason you upgrade to it is if you have although you could really use it because you have HDMI into the Samsung, you could just go and not have to worry about where
do
the
I really
speakers go.
care that
I personally
component
don't.
versus
I personally
HDMI?
don't.
Does it really matter?
I'm not a big fan. Audiophiles would say yes. Audio-video files would say yes, it's a big difference.
Right.
For me, donuts.
One of the other things I was going to say is that a separate story.
Yeah.
Microsoft, they weren't quite quoted as saying this, kind of off the record kind of thing, but it was from an exec at Microsoft saying
Yeah.
that they aren't set on HD DVD 100%. So if the tables turn, because
that's
have you
interesting.
read all the reports? They're selling more Blu-ray right now than HD.
What?
They're selling more Blu-ray discs right now than HD DVD discs.
Well, but that also has to do with what movies. Like they said that Casino Royale
Right.
sold like 100,000 units of Blu-ray. But then again, that's because it's a Casino. If that was an HD DVD, it would sell 100,000 units.
Right,
you know
but
what
what
I
I'm
mean?
saying is like the tables could turn.
That's true. No, it is definitely.
And if
true.
they do, Microsoft is kind of off the record, has the ability to go that way if they want to.
Yeah, which is great.
Which is great.
Well, of course, because why wouldn't you? You know what I mean?
Right, of course.
Well, we can beat that to death. The one thing we should note about this is that the price is $479.
Which is
for the
pretty much
Elite.
what a PS3 costs.
That's actually about 2/3 less than a PS3.
PS3s are still like $450, right?
No, what are you high? PS3 is $699.
Is it?
High end was $5.99.
$599 high end.
No way. It was $699. $599 was the low end.
I don't know.
And $699.
I haven't even. You know who bought one is freaking Dan Heward.
Of course he did, because he loves Asians.
Yeah, but he loves what?
he loves Asians.
That's true. That's true. He does love Asian women.
Top price $599. So $599. But they took away the bottom price one. They don't sell that anymore.
Well-
so it's $599, $599.
I will say that
So
it
that's
is
a full.
a good Blu-ray
That's
player.
a full. $100 and $125 more. And that's for the super duper fancy high end version of the 360. You can still get a 360 for $299, probably soon to be $250.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's where you start to get like whatsies.
I don't know. It's a cool looking box though. I dig the design.
Yeah, it's nice. I like whenever something gets sort of shook up a bit. It's good, but
If it had the bundled HD DVD, I probably would sell my unit as fast as possible
and get one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fast
All
as
right.
possible because that way we can get the most money because when
Right.
they come out,
I
they drop
agree.
in price.
I
Blah,
agree.
blah, blah.
All right, next story. Jenna Fischer Nude. I know you're excited about this one. Jenna Fischer Nude on April cover of Wired. 2,902 people dug the story submitted by Greg Gersh. Jenna Fischer, or Pam Beasley from The Office, bears it all on the April cover of Wired magazine. So you were very, very excited about this.
Well-
We will have to say that Wired magazine is not a porn magazine. And it's
Right.
readily available. So even though she is theoretically nude,
I have that copy.
there
right
is
here, too.
zero nude to D
It's in my kitchen.
in it. Mm-hmm. Right?
Right.
So what?
It's
how
just
do you
her.
feel about
I mean,
this?
you see a little bit of her side, like buttocks, and a little bit of the inner thigh.
It's called a hip.
Yes. And I mean, she's a very attractive woman. You're kinda either way about it.
I'm not a fan. She's
I'm not a
very
fan of
plain
her in the
Jane,
show.
which is
I
fine.
think.
I think
there's
she's
something-
good in the show. I don't think she's attractive in the
Yeah,
show.
there's something cute about the plain Jane kind of office girl.
Oh,
that
I
looks
miss
the
her
front
Love
desk.
Plain Jane office girl, but just she doesn't. She's just not my. And hello, can we say airbrushed?
No, they do a little.
Oh yeah,
airbrushing.
big time.
It's kind of a weird Wired cover. I haven't seen. I don't
Well,
know.
what is the point of it?
They kind of want to do something different, you know. Once a year, every magazine does something a little crazy where there's like glossy cover that can kind of peel away from itself. Do you know how that works? Have you seen this issue?
No.
It like
I mean, I've
peels
seen-
off, like you peel it back.
Oh, so she's dressed and then
Right,
you peel
she's
it back
dressed
and
and you're
she's
like,
not
"Ooh, look at
dressed.
that,"
Oh,
and you
that's
go back and forth.
whatever. What?
I don't
It's
know.
just costs more for me to buy it because they.
Wired used to be a lot better. back
Well,
in the day.
yeah. Well, I mean, you know, I'm nothing against Wired. I just think that the cover itself is sort of like, it's interesting, and I like that you did it, and he probably likes it more that you did it than I did. So
She's not watching.
she might. I don't know why. Just, we have random people watch in our emails. There's some random people that watch.
Oh, that's right. We got one today.
That's
right.
All right, next story.
This is a really cool one. If you work at an office
I told you
and
what.
you want a way to kind of
Dude.
pimp out your office or your desk, this is 12 ways to pimp your office. 2,671 people dug the story submitted by Flux. Collection of cool and unique chairs, desks, and other office accessories to really set your desk apart. You'll want the airplane wing desk. I know I do. So
Airplane wing desk?
some of this isn't quite as practical, but it's really cool stuff. So first thing I gotta show you is this milk desk. This is
Oh,
cool.
that's cool. Why-
It's called the milk desk. It's all milky white.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a glossy milk white. Looks great with your Apple products because you can see it's all Apple on the thing there. And then on the
I'm sorry, a fancy designed desk by graphics people, and it's meant for an Apple product?
no, hold on.
That's fucking crazy.
You're gonna like this. Look.
Yeah, well, it's not.
So-
I don't think it works with PCs. That's what they say.
No, it does. You lie. They have on the left-hand side here. They have a bunch of different kind of little drawers that you can pull up, and they kind of expand out of the desk and up.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
let me give you an example of what somebody did. Look at that. You can get the aquarium module. So like you can say like, oh, I'm in a meeting, and you can hide the fish down on the desk, and then it can just push it and it comes back up. You know. You
That's
fish.
cool.
Isn't that dope?
Yeah, the fish is probably like, what the fuck just happened? Did I die? Did I die?
Don't
You're
send me to the black
I think
place.
he's coming back. I think he's coming back. Ah!
It's kind of cool though.
That's funny.
This is partition magic. This is partition for your cube. So like if you have some
Oh,
space,
cool. Is that like, it's just
Yeah.
all like flexy?
it's all flexy and you can drag that around.
I like that.
This is the airplane wing desk.
That is an airplane
so
wing, and it's in a
It's
desk
from a
form.
DC3. So if you want that, you can
Okay.
order that. It's like 40 grand.
Oh, that looks... Do you
That's
use
just
that,
a
or
bad
does it
looking
hurt you?
chair. And you kind of lean sideways and these straddle it, although she's kind of...
No, keep going. No, keep going.
Bing bags are coming back, apparently.
Bean bags.
How about the little...
Biblio chairs? Biblio chaise?
The chaise with the
I like
books.
that. That's a great title for a book holding chair. The Biblio chaise.
It's pretty cool. Look at this chair.
No, that's some sort of weird. That's from the Dark Crystal.
It's this
That is where that woman with
it's
the one
this
eye is.
stock garden. Stock garden.
Okay. Oh, it's
So-
much bigger than I thought it was going to be.
So a bunch of people playing around on that. Anyway, a bunch of really kind of
Conference
this is
bike?
stupid. This is
the
dumb.
conference bike?
All right, so this is a bicycle.
Let's all get around and have a conference.
No, you all
And we'll
look
go
at each
get
other.
Ice cream.
You all look at each other and you all bike you all bike inwards towards each other, and there's one guy
Oh,
that
that's.
steers.
Oh, I love that. Well, does the one guy who's steering see anything other than your ugly mugs as he's getting hit by a car?
I don't think so. Some other desks, nothing really crazy here.
That's. Are you kidding me? That weird thing looked like.
No, it's not anything you want.
I didn't say that.
It's like a chair with nipples on the end of it.
It looks like a chair with weird nipple accessories.
Yeah, they're like.
You turn them over like that when the lady's coming.
I don't know what the deal is. This is kind of
The wall of wood.
So that's it.
Very interesting.
Anyway, I definitely want the desk, the first desk. That's
Started
cool.
out with a bang. Definitely started hot.
the milk desk.
Milk. That's a weird word. Milk. Anyway.
Yeah, looks good.
Dude, well, I believe that is it, my friend.
Yes, I did want to take a minute and talk about the new Apple TV. I did get the Apple TV.
Yes.
If you haven't seen, and this is really messed up that this is the case, but we're having some problems today with search on Dig because everyone's hitting it like crazy. We're adding more servers, so I couldn't find the article, but there is a Dig story on how to hack the Apple TV.
Yeah, you were saying that that's one of the best things about the Apple
it's
TV.
insane. So I got it, I hooked it up. It's underneath my TV right now.
Yeah.
Yes, it streams the content that you download and buy, or you can convert to Apple TV any of your existing content.
Oh, it's
but
any existing content?
yeah, so if you have a video that you want, you just right-click on it, or you go into QuickTime. You
Yeah.
say export to Apple TV.
No,
And
do you have to have QuickTime Pro to do that, though?
Yes, no,
Okay.
no, you don't. No, I don't know.
You
I have
probably
Pro,
do.
I have
QuickTime Pro doesn't
So,
let you.
but listen.
QuickTime doesn't let you do any X-putting. Yeah, but
This is what I really want to do.
yeah.
There's a way to. I'll talk about it. There's a way.
All right.
To,
Let's do that, Kevin.
Okay, you have a Netflix.
Okay. I see where
There's
this is
HD
going.
DVDs that you can rent.
Yes.
You rent them. Now I'm not saying this is what a pirate would do. I'm not.
Right.
I'm not doing this.
This is not what Kevin's doing.
You rent them. You decrypt them. You have the files on your drive.
Yes.
You open them and you find a way to. Well, I don't think this mechanism exists right now, but a way
Okay.
to open them up in QuickTime RAW in their HD DVD format. Export to Apple TV. Save that file, that one file.
Yeah.
And then build a little RAID array, and then set up a share between
build
that.
a little RAID array. Oh, okay.
And then set up a share between that and your Apple TV, and you can do HD from every single movie that you rip straight to your Apple TV. You can have an archive of 1,000 HD DVD movies.
It's gonna be a big ass fucking hard drive.
That's true.
What's the hard drive in this thing? Can you put how many HD?
I think it's like 60 gigs.
60?
Yeah, right now.
60's not bad. It's not bad.
But
It's for
you can
streaming.
upgrade
That's
it.
the deal.
Yeah.
Is it's for
Well,
streaming, not
you
for housing.
Well, you can house too. So what you can do is
Well, yeah,
basically.
but it's for 60 HD. You're not housing much
Right.
HD.
I mean, so what you do is you go into iTunes. It shows the little device, and you say, I would like to sync my pictures, my music, my podcasts, my videos, my movies.
Yeah.
And then you choose. You say, like, okay, only Battlestar Galactica, and you can just check that. Or only new episodes as they come in.
Oh, that's
And then
cool.
automatically syncs them as they're coming in.
So what? And then you're saying that you can, like, let's say I have Battlestar Galactica in some other format. Let's just happen to say
XVID.
XVID.
Okay, so here's the other part about the Apple TV.
Because I was gonna say that's what
So
I want to know.
now they hacked it, so all you have to do is you take the drive out, you hook it up as a slave drive, and apparently it's pretty easy because
you take the drive out of the Apple TV.
right, it has a little
Okay.
hard drive in there.
Okay.
That's where the OS is on there.
Right. Yeah.
And so that you put that and you hook it up to you
Mac?
put in Mac.
Okay.
And then you change a few system files so that you can SSH into the Mac because it has like OS 10 and all this shit on there.
Yeah.
And then you can SSH into it and start doing all kinds of crazy stuff. You can take off the
What kind of
firewall.
outputs do they have?
It's got HDMI component. It's got optical out.
Audio. Nice.
It's awesome, man. It's so easy
And
to
how
set
much
up.
is it?
I don't want to talk about that.
Why?
It's a little pricey.
It's not $199. I thought it was gonna come out $199.
$299. I know.
It's a little much. For
You know
just
why
being
I bought
able
it
to
though?
Watch.
You know why I bought it?
Well, I know why you bought it.
It's because I don't
made by
have,
Apple.
Well,
That wasn't my question.
honestly, you know what's cool about this more than anything is like Comcast, and I'm returning that box next week. Comcast, they charge me, and you try to get the basic cable package.
Sure.
And they talk you out of it. And they're like, you sure you don't want to watch football? I'm like, I watch football. And they're like,
Well, not anymore when you return the box.
No, I know, but they're like, well, do you want do you want to get it in HD, don't you? And I'm like, yes. And they're like, well, then you need a $10 more add-on pack. And like, anyway, my
No, I
bill
know,
is
yeah.
$75 a month from freaking Comcast.
Right.
I have my Apple TV now. I subscribe to the shows that I watch on iTunes.
Right.
It's like $25 for a pass of these shows.
Right.
That's like 3 shows. That's $75 what I pay in a month for an entire year. So it's going to pay for itself.
Right, but we've talked about this before.
I know.
That's for
But-
somebody who watches 3 television shows a
right.
week. I watch 3 television shows a night.
Right. But also you have to know that with all these hacks, you can play XFIT on there now.
Sure.
You can that Juiced, that new program that streams
Oh, yeah.
stuff online. It'll run Juiced on there.
I mean, that's all. That's great. And if it was, you had convinced me to almost go out and get
Into
one
the
for
price.
$199.
You know what?
I just
It'll
feel
be-
like you can do the same stuff. You can hack. I mean, you can do the same stuff to stream stuff to the Xbox 360. So for me, I feel like because I already have that, I will go to say if it was $199, I would have maybe gone out and got it because it seems like that might be easier to use than getting the
Right.
XFID and DivX to stream on the 360.
Well, all you got to do, honestly, is
But
wait a year.
for $299,
They'll
I'm
drop
like,
the price.
Yeah, they have.
Where I see that thing really flying off the shelves is like probably $99.
I was just about to say, if it was $99, you would see one in almost every household.
Yeah, and they'll get there. I have a
Yeah.
feeling like 2 years from now, we'll
Because
see
you got to
that thing at
realize it
$99.
comes $299. You still have to go out and then buy the season of Battlestar Galactica. You still have to buy the movies that you supposedly want to watch. I mean, yeah, you can start this hacking stuff, but look, Joe, guy who watches TV, is not going to pull the hard drive out.
Well, I know.
Sync it up,
Well, dude,
change some files. I would, which is why I was excited to
Right, which is what I'm gonna do to mine. But what I'm really excited about more than anything else is like the future of this device, because I'm
Yeah.
hoping they're gonna be strike deals with like ABC and NBC where you'll be able to watch it with. I'd watch it with commercials if I could get that channel
Well,
content for
that's
free.
what Juice is doing.
No, but if I could get that content, yeah.
No.
yeah.
I mean, like, if you can play Juiced on that, that's what Juice. That's,
Well, that's
the Juice's
awesome.
whole point.
Then I'm done. I'll sit there and watch it with commercials. If I don't have to pay a cable bill, like throw as many commercials in there, not as many, but standard.
I hear you. I don't know. I pretty much feel the exact same way.
Anyway.
As long as it's good, high quality,
Right.
and there's all the choices. I mean, that's my problem. I could never get rid of cable because I watch too much TV.
You should get one of these. The reason why you should
I
get
just
one,
can't.
the reason why
$2.99.
is because
Please,
you can go
preach
into
me.
your iTunes and you can say subscribe Diggnation for all the people out there that watch us.
Yeah, that's true.
You can just sign up to the Diggnation
Or
feed
Totally Rad Show or Control Chicken.
or any of the other shows on Revision 3, and you can instantly stream that stuff to your TV, sync it up, sit down with your remote at night. Don't even think about going to download it and just like, oh, there's latest Diggnation or Control
cool.
Chicken or
like
Totally
that.
Rad Show or whatever.
I like that.
So
Agreed. So check it out. It's very expensive, but that's okay. Sponsors. GoDaddy.com. Get your .com domain name for just $1.99 with any new non-domain purchase. Plus, as a special Diggnation viewer, which you know you already are, enter code DIG2 at checkout to save $5 off your order of $30 or more. Get your piece of the internet at GoDaddy.com. You want to mention these guys too?
yes, also in case you didn't know, you can get Diggnation t-shirts because every week we try and show a Diggnation t-shirt.
Yes, and every time you buy a Diggnation t-shirt, an angel gets its wings.
That's right. Or
Yeah.
we buy beer and stuff like that.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mainly more like that stuff.
Yeah. Not really like the angel stuff.
Yeah.
Jinx.com/revision3, all kinds of gear up there for you.
That's right. And we also really want to thank Pyro.tv. Now, if you don't know what Pyro.tv is, it is a very cool new internet video portal. And it's really great. If you're watching Diggnation, you can actually be watching Diggnation on Pyro.tv.
Yep.
And it lets you do some really amazing cool stuff. Like you can actually set up custom channels. So you can say, you know, my favorite shows are this, 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 and this. And then those will automatically be you know, viewable on your fancy channel.
Yeah,
But the really cool
We'll
thing...
splice them all together.
Splice them all
and then
together.
you give that channel to your friend and all kinds of stuff like that.
Dude, but the best thing is that you can actually make a player that will auto-update, and you can post that on your MySpace or your other places. So you could actually have a video player on your MySpace page, Kevin Rose,
Yeah.
that as we do new episodes of Diggnation, it automatically plays the most
Right.
recent episode.
Well, it's just an embed link, and basically,
Which is awesome.
You can do multiple shows. So if they want to do Totally Rad Show,
Yep.
you know, Infected and Diggnation. You can splice those together, put them on your blog or wherever else,
Yep.
and your friends can just go, oh, this is what my friend is watching. I'll check out a few of their episodes.
Yeah.
So all kinds of stuff on there. Go check it out. It's new. It's in their public beta version 2, I think, is where they're at. So they're
Yes.
just getting off the ground. Something new to check out. They came to us because they're fans of the show, and
We're
we
fans
want
of
to
people
support
that
them.
are fans of us. So
It's cool stuff.
there you go. So it's pyro.tv, pyro.tv. All right, emails. I was really excited about this email. The email is from, how do you pronounce that name, do you think? Byrony?
I'm going to say Birony.
Byrony? This is an awesome name.
I've been drinking this.
Yeah, it's beer runny. Is actually what it is. I wonder what's on your mind, Kevin. So the subject is a Scissor Sister Diggnation fan.
Oh, this is awesome.
Dude, you don't even know. Hi, Kevin and Alex. Just watched my first Diggnation in San Francisco. I'm very excited. It was her first time visiting San Francisco, and she hopes to come back. I'm writing to tell you that my boyfriend John, who plays keyboards in the Scissor Sisters, is a huge fan of your show, as am I, and never misses an episode when he's on the road. Dude, I've been a Scissor Sister fan since they came out. I remember watching the little video with my girlfriend and freaking out because of how great they were.
That's awesome.
What? And he knows and shows me? It's awesome. So I guess he always wears his Diggnation shirt when he sound checks. And she said she's going to try to sneak in there and get a stealth picture. But, dude, we have to totally go see a freaking Scissor Sisters.
Yes, absolutely.
Dude,
when are they coming
rockin'.
into town or any?
I have no
town?
idea. They
We'll be
said
back in
they're-
San Francisco in September or October.
Dude, September or October, both
Done.
of those months are free with me. Hello, I have not scheduled
We're
those
there.
months.
Or they're going to be in the UK. In the UK, we're playing.
They're in the UK, I think they have 6 stadium gigs in August in the UK.
We should go to the UK and see them. That
Oh
would be
yeah,
awesome.
dude. She said she could pull some strings. I don't even know what that means. Keep the show coming later.
Oh wait!
Bryony?
She says, what did she say here?
What?
Even though I would never give up my MacBook and think he's crazy, sizes and everything. What is she talking about?
I don't know. I was like, I don't know.
I know John and I would debate.
John would debate how his Q1 changed his life, even though I would never give up my MacBook.
Good
I think he's crazy sizes and
for
everything.
Byrony.
Yeah. Bryony?
Bryony.
Bryony?
Brawny.
Bryony?
Brawny. Brawny.
No.
It's a girl.
It's not.
It's a girl.
Yeah, but Brawny?
Brawny's a girl's name. You've never met a girl named Brawny. It's a razor too.
It's not a razor. It's a
brawn,
paper
it's
towel.
That's brawn. Sorry.
Well, please send us how to pronounce your name because I
Yeah,
know
we
we've
feel
slaughtered
bad.
it.
We feel bad.
feel horrible. But dude, so excited.
Yes.
Sister sisters.
Thank you, Brawny.
All right, picture.
Picture. Hey, Kevin and Alex. It's Mike and JD from Chicago. The other night we were having a barbecue with some friends and thought it would be cool to take some long exposures with fire. We love barbecues. We love fire.
And I'm a huge long exposure fan. Do you remember when we did this with the screensavers?
No. Oh yeah.
With
I
our
remember that.
digital cameras?
Yeah, it was
In
kind
the
of
dark, and
stupid.
we're like, "Ah."
Yeah, that's dumb.
But dude, this is awesome. How the
Check
hell
them
did they do
out.
that?
The Diggnation one didn't come out as planned. It looks pretty freaking cool to me.
Awesome. Looks like Diggnation.
Yeah. Keep up the good work. We hope to see you soon for a live show in Chicago.
Sure. That's really cool, dude. That came out really, really well.
Oh, dude. Yeah, awesome picture. Thank you for that. One thing I was going to mention real quick because we mentioned Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
They have like tentative approval to get off the ground
oh, yeah.
for
Virgin America.
Virgin America. So congrats
Yeah.
to them. We're very happy.
Yay, Virgin America.
And they're going to do a charter flight for us.
Yes, this is all very tentative still, but they are going to do a charter
So
flight
if
for
they
us.
do get off the ground, we're going to do that flight to New York. Live Diggnation on a freaking
On a
Boeing
plane.
A320.
On a
With
plane.
like 200 of you guys come out with us. We drink. There's
Dude.
women on the board and there's bathrooms.
There's women on the board, and there are bathrings.
Dude, they said.
Dude, it's gonna
I
be,
gotta
don't say
it.
too
Yeah,
much
right,
because
right.
we don't even know if
Right,
they're
right.
still in existence.
You're right.
But congratulations for getting some sort of clearance.
Yeah, they're like
Pre-cleared.
They're like you're kind of
It's like clear.
It's before you clear, you kind of have a little pre-clear.
Yeah. So they're semi-clear. Our next live episode of Diggnation is going to be down in Los Angeles on April 11th. We have a location. We're going to be at the CineSpace, which is in Hollywood. It is actually 6356 Hollywood Boulevard, just on the corner of Hollywood and Ivar. It's super cool. It's where the Ask a Ninja DVD release party was. It's going to be really, really fun.
6356 Hollywood.
6356 Hollywood. You can also go to CineSpace at CINESPACE.info, and that's their website, and you can find out all the info. And then also there's going to be an upcoming.org thing up on it, which we haven't posted yet, but it's going to be
It'll be live
upcoming.org.
by the time the show goes out.
Probably, yes. Yeah. So
Yeah.
search for Diggnation.
Yeah, just go to upcoming.org and please RSVP with us so we know how many people are coming and all that good stuff. So.
Yes, most definitely.
Kevin Perry from Attack the Show said he's going to come out too.
Oh, cool. Dude, it's going to be flooded with people. Liam said he's going to come out. You've never
Sweet.
even met Liam?
No,
It's going to be
I
awesome. Totally Ratio guys will be there because they live there.
Cool.
So that's going to be, it's going to be jam-packed. It's going to be fun.
Nice.
I don't know if- I
Ninja
don't
will be
know if-
there.
Is he going to be there?
Yeah, he'll come out.
Kent will come out? Well, we'll get Kent, at least.
Yeah, we'll yeah, I was thinking.
It'll be fun. We'll get a lot. It'll be pretty jam-packed. It'll be a really crazy time because we haven't done one down in LA, and we know we have so many people down in
Yeah,
LA that
Brentano and
we like to
Bushwick
hang
people.
out with. Yeah.
You ever find him a woman?
I don't know. We should check the
Are we going to
email.
fly the guy out that got... Can we talk about that, Joey?
Let's not talk about it because I've never heard about it.
You said you were going to email him. No, you have heard about it.
I have not heard about this, so let's not talk about it. I don't. Let's talk about this after the show because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't want to agree.
The guy that was...
Oh yeah.
She was like...
Oh yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
we'll talk about it later.
All
We'll talk about it later.
right, all right.
But be prepared.
If you watch the video version, you kind of get an idea of what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So don't say
Especially
anything.
from Kevin. All right. Well, that's it for this week's edition of Diggnation. If you want to check out any of the stories we talked about on this episode, you can head to dig.com/users/Diggnation.
Yep, or dig.com/users/Kevin Rose for my digs.
And dig.com/users/Alex Albrecht for my digs. Also, keep the emails coming, fans at, that's not even the right one. I've just told.
Diggnation fans at
Diggnation fans
At Gmail.
gmail.com. Why don't we have fans at diggnation.com? That's what we do for Totally Right Show. Fans at Totally
We can
Right
do
Show.
that, but it's just,
We're too embedded. We're too embedded with this.
Gmail's easy.
I know.
You don't have to worry, and everyone can
I
log
know.
in and look.
I know. I love what you're saying, and it's coming out of your face. That's it for this week's edition of Diggnation. I'm Alex Albrecht.
I'm Kevin Rose. Until next time, happy...
Times, fun, place. It's a new Japanese show.
Happy 10 fun bucks.
Support for Diggnation provided by Pyro TV.